Alright, so what I want to try to do today is take one of these old Farrier files and we're going to hot cut it off right in here. I've made quite a few of these but never done it on video, so not too much judgment. We're going to cut it off about here, hot cut, and then we're going to take this and draw it out to a handle and just kind of make a curved leaf-shaped blade, and we're going to call it a Farriers Rasp skinning knife. And I'll try to speed some of it up and slow some of it down if you guys are interested in making any of them. Hope you enjoy watching the video. And yes, my cutoff tool is a old hatchet head. Okay, so here's the piece that we cut off. We're going to heat it up, and it's pretty hot right now. We're going to draw this out into a handle, and that out into a blade, and some parts of that I'll fast forward through so you can see the process happening. Alright, so we're getting our handle pretty much drawn out to shape here. Draw this end down a little thinner so we can put a little twist in it. On us. Alright, pretty much got the handle where we want it. And now we're going to flip it around and draw the blade to the shape we want, and then we'll bend the handle around and show you how the finished product's going to look like. Alright, we're getting closer to the blade shape we want with the curve. If you notice here, this tends to happen on these Farrier files when you try to fold or forge a point into them. Most of that we can grind out on the belt sander, but we'll work some more of it on the forge and also forging some bevels. I'm just going to brush some of the scale off. We got the blade to about the shape we want it. Now I'm going to show you how I fold the handle around. Take the tip here and I just roll it around. Like that. anvil and flatten it back out. Alright, something like that. Now what I did was just took a piece of pipe and welded it on. Let's see if I can do this here. My workbench to about the angle I wanted the bend in the knives. Just makes it a little easier on me. And that's pretty close to the final shape of it. We'll put it on the anvil and straighten it out and straighten those bevels out a little bit. Well, that's pretty much forged to shape there. We could forge the bevels in a little bit more, but with a piece of steel that's this thick, you can grind them in pretty easy as well. But yeah, forged to shape out of a Farriers rasp. Let's do a little grinding and see what she looks like. Okay, so here we are. We've got the bevels rough ground in, both sides, shapes defined a lot better. And we're gonna go ahead and normalize it 3 cycles and then do the quench and do a heat treat on it. Alright, we're getting ready for the quench. Got about a half a bucket full here of oil. It's already been preheated. I'm about to pull the knife out of the forge and quench it and see if we can get away without getting any cracks. Okay, I went ahead and cleaned up the edge on the sander so that we can watch the temper color change. We're just going to use a torch and heat the back spine here so we can draw a straw color down the blade, and that's how we're going to temper this piece since it's so small and it's got such a thick spine anyway. Let me get the torch lit and we'll temper her down until we get a nice straw color throughout the whole blade, and cool her back down and grind her up and polish her out. Well, here it is, the Farriers Rasp Skinner knife. You hold it about like that, 2 fingers to the loop, index it like that, and skin away. It turned out pretty nice, got a good polished edge. I normally leave the scale and the rough on the rest of it. I like the contrasting looks. It's actually really sharp just from the polish. So if you guys can see this, and that's without hitting it on a stone or anything yet. But hope you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments.